Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. It's a bit of a impromptu live for you all. Hope you are having a nice uh, Thursday.
Yep, Thursday. It's Thursday today.
Yeah. So we're just going live. Just wanted to
We just wanted to catch up with a lot of you, really,
mm,
because we've been getting lots of messages of support from you all to obviously sympathise with the passing of
yeah,
our Queen. So,
exactly. I mean, a lot of you will know we're not the biggest royalists in the world, but it's still quite sad, isn't it? Because she's a mum, grandma, great mother, great grandmother. Been doing a wonderful job for 70 years, and we've got a big long history with our cousins across the pond. It hasn't all been rosy in the past, but
no.
we're cousins, brothers, sisters, allies now. So it's yeah, it's good. But yes, I'm sorry, it's a little bit somber. Um,
Yeah, we
Bit
just,
of a somber one, but we wanted to sort of reach out to you guys, and you guys are just amazing.
I know, it's just like you think, well, we know that in times of grief as well, everybody pulls together.
Mm, exactly, and you guys are just you know absolutely wonderful. So thank you so much. Thank you so much for all your support. I'm just going to read out some nice words from you guys. Oh, we've got Beasley's in the house. Loads of love, Beasley's. Much love,
Oh,
guys. We need to catch up. Obviously, congratulations on your engagement. I know it's kind of old news, but we need to catch up definitely. Um, we've got a super chat from Hijuku Campbell. $10. Thank you so much. Thank you so very much. I've seen Hot Girl in the chat. Hey, Mr. H, I'm sorry for your country's loss. Yeah, it was. If I'm being honest, you knew before I did.
yeah. Well, we were talking about it on Discord, weren't we? Saying about how all the royals were going over to Balmoral.
Yeah, I didn't know anything about it. I didn't know she was ill. Um, it's yeah, very sad. She's been with us, part of us for all of our lives, really, isn't she? 70 years, and done a fantastic job. Like I said, we're not the biggest royalists in the world, are we? But
No, sorry.
it's not a sentimental value. Sorry, no, so it's okay, darling. I need to take five, take five. But yeah, I mean, who does a job for 70 years? I mean, blimey. Admired around the world, had great relations with pretty much not every president of the United States, because obviously presidents have been going a lot longer than Queen Elizabeth II has, but always had really, really good relations with the presidents, um, and with your wonderful country. Yeah, testament to her. I mean, she could have sort of sat back and just said, I'll let someone else take the reins, literally. And
No, I think she's done a fantastic job for our country and for all the Commonwealth countries in being the representative and
mm,
forging great relationships, like you said, with presidents and various leaders across the world. And I think it's just going to be sad.
yeah,
Well, it is sad.
isn't it? Well, it's an end of an era, isn't it? I mean, it's
Like I know over on Discord, a lot of people were saying that like she's the only queen that you've ever known, as in your lifetime. So
yeah,
our queen, obviously. And it's the same. Like,
yeah.
what's it going to be like? And not what's it going to be like under a different reign? Because I don't fear for like anarchy now happening or
Mm,
anything like that. But it's just like you said, an end of an era. It's sad.
yeah. I mean, there's definitely a joke about England and rain. I'm trying to put a bit of a positive
It
on
has
this.
been raining a
It
lot
has been
today.
raining. I'd just like to say thank you to Bobby Ohio. Who's just sent
Oh,
us
thank you,
$2. Bless
Bobby.
you all. From Southern Ohio. OH.
IO.
IO. Thank you so much, guys. If you haven't liked the video already, please like the video. It really helps us out. Maybe read out some of your messages. Hot girl, skipping Charles would be a great. Rob Wheeler, American flag, British flag, love. Thank you very much. She
I,
was like a queen of the world. Yeah, I
sh-
think that's a
she was.
Huggins since '79. I think. She was like that. She was almost like a
Yeah,
grandma
exactly,
you
and I
didn't
think
have,
that's
or
why
you
I'm
you
sad. Like, so many of you have been like sending messages, sorry for your loss, and it's like I didn't know her personally, but I feel
mm.
like I did, and it feels like a loss.
No, yeah, I mean, incredibly down to earth, wasn't she? I mean, and
Yeah.
considering the life she's had, incredibly privileged life,
Oh,
but she
exactly.
wasn't, afraid to, there was a sketch with Daniel Craig as James Bond, very, very
Yeah.
famous, and she's like acting, is,
Well,
hello Bond,
we
little things like that. It sort of humanizes her, um, more, doesn't it? And I like that.
well, when we were celebrating the Platinum Jubilee, we did a little reaction, didn't we? Even though it's not strict what our channel's about, we did a
Yeah.
reaction to the Queen's funny moments, didn't we?
Yeah,
And it just
yeah.
made us laugh, like how down to earth she
Yeah,
was.
she was. Yeah, incredibly
And
down to earth.
there's like
What was
pictures of
the
her, like obviously it's not for everybody, but
what
she
was
was into a little bit of hunting and stuff,
Yeah,
wasn't she
yeah,
as well?
yeah.
There's
The
pictures of like
dogs.
an old lady with her shotgun, and it just looks funny.
Yeah.
But like that's what I mean. She was
But
down to earth.
there was that another thing. They were like, oh, was she writing her memoirs or something? And the interviewer said, "Are you going to write it in your own sort of
Yeah.
hand? Are you going to write it in your own hand, Mum?" And he goes, "Well, I don't know what other hand I'd write it in."
Oh.
Very innocent and very nice.
Oh, is it Ratus Octon?
$2. Thank you. God, rest Queen. God save the King. Yes. I mean, that's another thing. It's just like we're gonna have a king.
I
It's like
know.
it's mad.
I know.
It's like my whole. What's going to happen to our currency? Obviously we're gonna have British sterling. You know,
Oh no, we're gonna have to get rid of any
all the
coins because
yeah.
nobody deals in money now, do they? Everything's like contactless, and it's
Yes,
all these things gonna. Oh, that Tom.
Tom. Yeah, Tom Veersmore. $10. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Tom.
TBNTX, heartfelt condolences for the loss of Her Majesty. To my British friends, I grieve with you. Thank you very much. And
It,
I feel like you're one of us. You know what I mean? I know you're in a different continent, different country, but
well,
I just think there's like real deep roots with you
yeah.
guys, and I'm not just saying that. I mean it from the bottom of my heart. There's like so much history with us,
Well, we were.
and
Sorry, I was
no,
just
go on,
completely taking over what you were saying and saying something different. Excuse me.
No,
Sorry.
that's okay. That's all right. Mandy Story, love you. Albuquerque, New Mexico. Bloody love you, Mandy. I love all of you. Didn't even think about the money. Who will be on the money? Well, it'd be King Charles, isn't it? King Charles III.
Is he the third? I don't know.
I think so. I saw a post from Lawrence Brown saying he's going to call himself King Charles III.
Oh, okay.
But what's his wife called?
Camilla.
Camilla. I'm pretty sure she'll be queen as well. Because I didn't realise this, that the ladies always take sort of favour. So obviously our Queen Elizabeth become queen, but because she was the bloodline, she was the bloodline. But even though he was married to Prince Philip was married to Queen Elizabeth, he wasn't king. But it's always the ladies or the queen, whether they're part of the thing or not. Anyway, that's as far as I believe it. That's as much as I believe it.
Anyone
Sorry.
else confused?
Yeah,
What I was going to say earlier when I rudely interrupted you, and I do apologise,
that's okay.
was that we were having the conversation on Discord talking about how the Queen was unwell and how we thought that all the family members going to Balmoral just signified that it wasn't good.
Well, you told me today, didn't
Yeah,
you?
exactly.
I had no idea. Just very, very quickly, held that thought. Just want to say thank you to Susie Q42 for $5. The world has lost an amazing woman
Mm.
who showed us all the meaning of a true service and grace. My sympathies to you all. Yeah, I don't think I could put it better. And again, I keep repeating ourselves. We've never been massive royalists,
No,
have we? I
but that's one great thing about since you started this channel, and we said this when we were celebrating the Jubilee, we're not people that have our flags and our bunting out normally, but we really got behind it this year. And we got really excited. We celebrated lots of various things in the last couple of years.
It kind of made us proud, didn't it?
It did, and it
for once,
you guys ignited our patriotic nature, which we didn't know we had. And that's why I think we're quite saddened today to hear the news. And like we say, and a lot of you are passing on your condolences to us, and that means a hell of a lot.
Yeah.
To be honest, the Queen's got nothing to do with you in a sense, as she, and like the fact that so many of you are saying so sorry for your loss. It's just like, wow, people actually are considerate.
No, it is. I mean, it's like there's so many examples of that. I don't want to go on about like the 9/11 thing, but there was people at Buckingham Palace when we did the band played the Star Spangled Banner.
Yeah.
And they were British people crying, absolutely crying for you guys and, the world and stuff. And it's like, it really hit home that, we really do care about each other.
Can you hear the church bells are going?
Oh, yeah, I can.
The church bells don't go.
You won't hear that.
No, sorry, you won't.
Local churches ringing the bells.
Oh, bless.
Yeah, lovely. Oh, cheers. Oh, thank you for joining us, guys. It was we were yeah. It's been a bit of a weird day today, isn't it? I literally found out she was ill, and then we were eating dinner, and you went, "She's died." I was like, "What?"
One of my friends said to me, she died this afternoon. We're just waiting for the official announcement.
Yeah.
But like, obviously, she didn't know that. I don't think she was just speculating. And I said that to you, didn't I? I said, I think she's died this afternoon. One of my friends said, and then it came out. And to be honest, most of you knew about the same time we knew. It's just, it's a shock because, like we said, we didn't really know. We weren't really getting told that she was very ill. And for those of you who don't know, we had a new prime minister abdicated yesterday, wasn't there?
Yeah.
Liz Truss, she had to go to Truss.
Trust,
Trust, didn't I?
No, she had to fly to Scotland to be
what's the word?
Or made up to prime minister.
Yeah, so
obviously she was ill then.
Yeah, but she did her duties, and then today, well, obviously that was the headlines yesterday about the prime minister, getting sworn in. So you don't expect that the next day the Queen's going to die.
I mean, I didn't think. Obviously, you wouldn't joke about something like that, but I was like, "There's no way. There's no way. I mean, she must be fine, And then you were like, "No, she's really not well." And then you were on about Harry's flying over. Meghan didn't, but Harry.
Sorry. I found out Harry was already in the country, I think.
Oh, was he?
Yeah, but
so they were all there, and I was like, "Blimey, something must be pretty wrong." But anyway,
just Daily. Sorry, it's just gone off the chat. It was at Balmoral. She passed away.
American woman, $5. Thank you so very much, American woman. I just saw on the news how rainbows appeared over both Windsor and Buckingham. Gave me chills. Rest in peace, Queen Elizabeth. Thank you so much, American woman. Thank you so much.
That'll actually make me cry.
Yeah. So thank you guys all for your support. We've got 255 people, 252 people here. If you haven't liked the video, it feels a bit weird saying that. Please like the video, but yeah.
No, I tell you what to do. I think you should all go back to June time. Go and find the video about the Queen's funny moments that we reacted to, and go and watch that, because that will paint her in a different light. That will paint her like the grandmother, or this the person that most of us can relate to.
Bit of fun, a bit more down to earth.
Go and like that video and go and watch that, and celebrate her life with us rather than be sad like I'm being now.
Yeah. No, it's 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 just weird. I mean, it's just all our lives
we've had a queen, haven't we? And we've had the same queen.
It just seems weird saying we've got a king now. It's like really weird.
A few people were saying in the chat and that they were kind of hoping that they skip Charles, or Charles. Is the word abdicate, where you say you don't want to do it?
I think it is. Yeah.
I don't know if that is the correct word, but I was hoping he'd do that as well because I think he is the oldest. He's going to be the oldest monarch to
Oh, to take the
to
yeah.
take the throne. So I kind of wish he would have gone, actually, pass it on to William, because I think a lot more people can get behind William. Can I say something that might be controversial, or should I
No,
not?
no, not too controversial.
I don't know if
We've
it's
got to be very careful on the channel. But I want to say a very, very thank you to Sick Lid, who sent a $5 super sticker. Thank you so very, very much. Snake Lovin' Nicole, $1. Thank you very much for that.
Thank you.
Norma is celebrating 12 months as a Mr. H and Friends member. So yeah, great. It's yeah, a bit of a weird one. It's a bit of a weird one because used to be sort of used to sort of jumping around and being quite playful, but it's a bit somber, bit of a somber one today, and I'm blown away by all your all your support, guys. Norma Jean says RIP Queen Elizabeth, hugs from Palm Springs. Thank you very much, Norma. Really, really, really appreciate that. Really appreciate that. Yeah, wow, look.
I agree, Rebecca Bond. It should have always gone to Prince William.
Mm.
I think it should have gone to him. And that's the last I'll say, because I might get
No.
off the channel by Mr. H.
I'm probably being a bit too sensitive.
Okay, well, I'll just say what I was going to say. So I think in a lot of people's eyes, Prince Charles done wrong with the whole Diana situation. So I think a lot of people have a resentment to Charles regardless.
Okay. Right. John's, oh, absolute legend. John's lovely man. One of our patrons as well, John Johns. Thank you so much. $5. My condolences and sympathies, cousins. Little Alana. Did I spell that right? It's
E like Elizabeth.
E like Elizabeth.
There we
Yes.
go.
Alana. We'll never really know her, Queen Elizabeth. Strange, no? Yeah, it is weird. It is weird. And you know what? Everyone's got their opinion, and I respect your opinion. Completely respect your opinion, and I respect everyone's opinion. We never know really what went on with everyone. And just have to respect what's going on and stuff. And
We said this earlier, didn't we, about the Queen? It's like, even though, sorry, I don't know if we've already said this on the chat. My head's a little bit gone, but despite her opinions, because she had to have her opinion, she's only human. I don't think
who's that? Sorry,
the Queen.
Yeah, but she was never allowed to really.
No, but that's what I mean.
Say them. I mean,
no,
that's
I was going to say, I don't think she ever showed that. She always held herself well, and
massively.
not like me, like, in my opinion, left, right, and centre. But yeah, she would, she would probably bite her lip a lot. She's gone through quite a lot.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, all the crap the other bloody brother. Sorry, I'm going to get controversial now.
oh yeah, well,
Harry and bloody what's her face. I mean, all the hassle that's happened. I don't know the ins and outs. Not my business. I don't know the ins and outs. So but from what you read and stuff, there's been a lot of distress and stuff, and the Queen has been very dignified and just kept their mouth shut through everything and not said anything, and none of them have. And it must be really hard when you think you're being wronged or whatever. I don't know, but you got to not say anything.
Would just think. Thank you, Mandy. Mandy sent us the condolences to the UK. Bloody love you, Mandy. Thank you.
Yeah, bloody love you.
And it was Mandy, one of the first people we were talking to today about the Queen's passing. So thanks for your support, Mandy.
Yeah, thank you, Mandy.
That's what set me off today. I was getting emotional about it, but the love and support from the people over on Discord just made me blubber.
Well, funny enough, we were it was during we had something to eat, and you got upset, and I had an email from Steve Darrow from Texas, good friend of the channel. It's literally emailed straight away sending you condolences. So it's just what it's sad.
No, and
but it's like you got to think about the positives in life, haven't you? I mean, look at all you wonderful people.
Yeah. I mean, just while you're reading some of the messages quickly, like, just going back to what you said, it was just a shame that the last few years of her life her family caused quite a lot of controversy that
Yeah,
she
yeah.
had to actually just let it breeze
Exactly,
over.
100%. And I said it, I think I said it in the video, not being a massive royalist, but I felt for her as a woman, as a wife, as a mother, as a grandmother and a great grandmother. I really felt for her as a human being, not because she's queen or whatever, but everything that's gone on. But Roxanne Gaming, $2. Thank you
Oh, thank
you
you.
so much. That's really kind. Thank you. Sorry about your loss from South Dakota.
Oh, bless you.
Bless you. Thank you very much.
I just saw a message from Katie Wilson. Sorry, it's just skipped by on the screen. Nice to hear from you, Katie. Hope you are well.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. It is a bit of a controversial subject, but hopefully,
Yeah.
the Queen, I think she's been very good at, what's the word? Coaching and developing, maybe the wrong words as a work speak, but the rest of the royal family. So hopefully Charles has been put.
Yeah. I like the work that she's done around the world. You know, she travels around the world. People love her, you know, whether I don't know if Biden, I mean, I'm not going to go too much into it. I don't know if Biden's met her yet. I know Trump did, and I know all the other presidents met her. Don't want to go down that rabbit hole of politics, but you know, she did a good job keeping relationships going with, you know, obviously massive allies of ours, you know, the United States, but not only that, the Commonwealth, you know, obviously Australia, New Zealand, all across Europe, you know.
Yeah.
Corey Hacker, $5. Thank you so much, Corey. Corey says, we Americans consider you Brits as family and are saddened by the loss of Her Majesty the Queen, Elizabeth II. Thank you, Corey. That's really,
thank you.
really, really nice to, really, really
Yeah.
nice to hear. And I know, you know, a lot of people aren't, you know, pro-royal and
No,
things like that. And, you know, and everyone's entitled to their opinion. And I'm very much of that ilk. Everybody's entitled to their opinion. You know, and that's good. But I'm just like overwhelmed with the support that you guys have, you know, come across. But you know, Gina O says, "Hey guys, hey
Hi,
Gina."
I think Sharon Smith says it quite well. I'm so sorry to hear the Queen's passing. She was so well liked. I think she was.
Yeah,
She's very well liked. Rebel Pearl. The Queen was a type of grandmother to the world. She reminded me very much of my own grandmother who passed decades ago. She was
Wow.
strong, intelligent, and had a wicked sense of humor. Much love from Illinois.
Wow.
Did I say Illinois right? Because
Illinois, yeah.
Yeah, no, we had a bit of a conversation about this before about how you pronounce it, but no, that's exactly how I feel.
Thank you, Rebel Pearl.
Thank you very much.
That's really kind. Thank you.
I think your sentiments exactly. She was relatable in that sense that everyone could relate to her as a grandmother.
Yeah, I mean that video we reacted to, and it wasn't about America, but it kind of opened my eyes that she was like, well,
A person.
yeah, she's actually a lady, you know, down to earth, even though she's had, you know, a phenomenal life, privilege, or whatever. But she was down to earth from what I saw, and I was like, wow, she's normal.
Definitely.
You know, and she didn't have to do all the, you know, the work, you know, for all those years. You know, doing the Queen's speech and traveling, and
Because she was quite young when she actually took 26 when she became
I,
queen.
you know what? I don't know. I
She's
really, really don't know.
96 now, or was 96 today. And we celebrated a jubilee, 70 years. So yeah, she must have been 26 when she took the throne back in 1952, was it? So yeah. So that's at 26, I wouldn't have been able to rule anything,
No,
let alone a country.
yeah. I've just seen there's a couple of messages. Red Bay, massive legend of the channel. Red Bay, love you, brother. What's going to happen? And this is a really good question.
Which we spoke
with
about.
the British national anthem.
Well, I think
Would it be God Save Our Gracious King?
or something? Yeah, I think. Excuse me a second.
Yeah, I think that's probably what it would be.
I think the word can be interchangeable, can't it? And
I think it will be. Yeah, I've never even thought about it, to be honest. So thank you.
National anthem when was it King George was king before Queen Elizabeth? That's her dad.
I
think it
don't know.
was.
It's really
But
bad,
this
isn't it? I
means
should know
this
this.
just shows us how not
Naive
royalists we are.
and ignorant.
I think it was George. So anyway, Queen Elizabeth's dad, who was reigning before her, did we sing "God Save the King" then,
We must have done.
or was there a different national anthem?
I no idea. I mean, way before our time. So thank you, Red Bay, legend. Valerie Rogers, love you, Valerie. Always at our live chats, as so many of you are. We love the Queen and consider her ours too. Thank you,
No.
Valerie. Love you. That's so nice. Thank you so much. Oh no.
There we go.
There we go. Beta Man. $5. Thank you so much, my friend. Not a Brit. I'm.
Oh, now you stumped us.
Yes, you've done it. I thought that for a second because I've not got my glasses. I thought, is that Illinois? But it's not, is it?
No,
Iron Qua.
there's no N in that.
Is that an R? Is it?
Oh yeah, Iroquois.
Iroquois.
Sorry.
I'm so sorry. But my heart goes out to friends and family and everyone whose heart she's touched. God bless the Queen. May she rest in peace. Thank you.
No, I
Yeah, that's
agree.
lovely.
Thank you.
That's really nice. Cora B, $5. Thank you so much. Don't have to be pro-royal to see the Queen's impact. She's definitely loved for being the person she was. Yes. From the US. Yeah. There's some really, really wise words coming out of here. And it's like you kind of saying how we're trying to search how we feel, aren't we? Well, I am.
Yeah.
And a lot of you guys are like sort of saying how we.
Thank you, Justin. Iroquois. I don't know if we're saying it right, but is Native American tribe.
Oh wow!
Thank you.
Oh wow! Thank you. Iroquois. Is it Iroquois?
Oh, and Amanda Page. Somebody tell us how we pronounce it correctly. Maybe someone write it out phonetically, because we'll just keep making fools of ourselves. I was reading as well that I think this is right, and if anybody from Scotland is on the chat or with Scottish heritage, they can correct me. But I think Queen Elizabeth is the only queen that the Scottish have called Her Majesty the Queen.
Is it really?
As in Queen Elizabeth, because I don't think Queen Elizabeth I actually ruled Scotland. Iroquois?
Iroquois?
Iroquois. It's Iroquois.
Iroquois. Or
Iroquois or Iroquois? Iroquois.
Iroquois. Iroquois.
Oh, check us out.
Iroquois.
Iroquois?
Victoria ruled Scotland. You know what? Yeah, there's obviously a lot of. I mean, there's a lot of banter between the British.
No, I think it was the only Elizabeth, Queen Elizabeth.
Right. She loved Scotland. I mean, I have to say, Scotland's a beautiful, beautiful country.
Well, she passed away in Scotland.
She did. Yeah, it was her favourite place. It was a favourite place in Britain. I've only been to Scotland a couple of times, and it is beautiful. I mean, there's a lot of banter. You know, all you ever hear is the Scottish hate the English, as in us. The Welsh hate us. The Irish hate us. I'd like to think it's like a love to hate kind of thing. You know, deep down, it's like a bit more sort of banter kind of thing. But yeah, Scotland's beautiful, and you know, it was her favourite place.
Auntie C says, "My heart is heavy. It's not only the death of an amazing woman. It's going off the page, but the end of an era, and that is definitely how we're feeling. Like it's almost like a bit of uncertainty, even though I know we're not going to be plunged into it uncertainty. But we've had a new prime minister. Now we've in the last day. Now we're going to have a new
king,
and it's just a bit strange.
It's like someone else has got the keys to the car now." You know, and it's like, well, you know, treat it well, you know, because it always felt like you were in safe hands with the Queen, isn't it? You know, she's not reckless.
Yeah.
She's not going to go out her way to like upset people, or, you know, she won't take any, you know, crap. But, you know, she's not like, I don't know. It's yeah,
But
I
do you
can't be explaining
like
myself very well, but
over Megan Ferraro? To know what happens now, look up Operation London Bridge. It tells you everything. Thank
oh
you.
wow,
Well,
Operation London Bridge. Thank you,
we'll have a
Megan.
look.
Thank you. Appreciate
Don't
that.
know if I want to know.
Well,
No, I don't.
everything changes, doesn't it? You know, life stops for no one.
It's just a shame because obviously 96, that's some good age as
Mm.
well, isn't it? So she was
I'm not going to
becoming,
make 96. That's
I
for
don't think a
bloody
lot of
sure.
us will, but she's become like a frail lady, and you had to see her when she attended the funeral
Yeah.
of her husband and Prince Philip. But it was sad, wasn't it? Because she's just
Mm.
got such a strong character, like such a strong woman, such a strong
Yeah,
character.
yeah.
And
Well, can I just say something just before it goes out my head, because
no.
my memory's so bad. But Queen Elizabeth went to JFK's funeral
Oh.
because I did a reaction to the video. It's all in black and white, and JFK's wife was there, and they were like consoling her and stuff. But the Queen, and that went to JFK's funeral. Yeah, I mean it's lovely. It's lovely. You know, it's like it kind of like warms your heart when two nations come together. You know, and exactly what's happening now. You know, yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
so I think Tiffany says, yes, so respectful and gracious when she had the American anthem played after 9/11. Exactly. Like, what a woman.
and they did it again after the last year's anniversary.
Mm,
20 years, wasn't it?
I think
20
so.
years.
Apologies.
And they did it again last year. Brought a lot of people together. Yeah, absolutely. You know, completely. And it's like
It's,
the I don't want to get all like too silly about stuff, but um you on the news and stuff, all you ever hear of these idiots and like one extreme or the other extreme. But I really do believe the majority of us, hardworking, sensible, law abiding people, we're all the same. All of us, we're all the same. We're trying to do some work. We love our family. You know, we don't hate anyone. You know, Americans, Australians, even Scottish. You know, I'm joking. You know, I love everyone. I love everyone, and I think everyone's. You know, I like to think everyone is the same, or most of us are the same. But you only hear these bloody extremes because it gets like clicks and
yeah.
it winds people up. And I just think, and I look at this, you know, we obviously didn't plan this. We just thought we would like to do like a live video. We haven't done one for a while. We are due to do one, and we said it'd be nice to, well, you know, it'd be good to do one. And I'm looking at all these
All this
messages.
support. Yeah.
I'm looking at all these messages, and I'm like, it really, it really warms my heart. And I'm not just saying that. Hand on heart, I mean that. It really warms my heart. You know, you guys, you actually care.
Exactly.
You genuinely care. And it's like, you know, you're not. I don't know. I'm not explaining it very well, but thank you very much.
I think a couple of people, I think it, forgive me if I've said your name wrong, but I think it was something like PJ's Playbox and Sam Calvert. Hi, Sam.
Hey Sam.
Both
Hey
of
Sam.
you.
OH.
I am. But both of you said in a similar comment that you like to think that Queen Elizabeth is now reunited with Prince Philip, and that is
Oh
one of the
yeah.
things that I truly believe. They're reunited now, and I didn't think she would last much longer because I think heartache
I
like
didn't
that.
even know she was ill.
No, but
I literally.
regardless, I think it's just a sad situation that she's in, like, without her husband. I didn't think she would last long after his death because I think they were a very sweet couple,
They
and
were, yeah. I mean,
now they're reunited.
he got a lot of stick. He was very old school. He sort of said things that you know in today's language is unacceptable and X Y Z. But he was, you know, we loved him as an old gentleman that said everything wrong. He shouldn't say certain stuff. But
First things come to his
yeah,
mind.
but we kind of loved him for that. rightly or wrongly, anyway, I'll probably get in trouble for saying that. But anyway, Susie Q42, $5. Thank you so much, Susie. Thank you. Don't know if you are aware, but flags in USA have been lowered to House staff at morning and respect. Wow.
Oh, well, I did see a comment, and this is why we decided to jump on the
Uh,
live chat.
the Star Spangled Banner,
Yeah.
the stars and straps have been
Yeah, somebody
stripes.
somebody commented, sorry, I forget your name, but they
Wow.
commented on our post earlier to say that they were from Texas, to say that he had lowered his flag at home to have less.
Really?
And it's like, we don't fly flags at home. It's not something we do regularly. And I actually thought about putting my flags out again
Yeah.
just to
Bloody
honor
hell.
Queenie.
Wow, that's a big deal. No, that really is a big deal. Yeah.
Humble him.
No, it is because we the more we learn about your wonderful country, the more we know that how much you respect your flag, how much you love your flag, and it's like the history of the flag, flying high, as all the crap that happened with the UK back in all those years ago, and people are doing that. It's like
Yeah.
that's really special.
I think it was Jeremy Roden. Did you say that did you make that comment on our post earlier that you'd lowered your flag? I don't know if it was just yourself. Sorry,
Bloody hell.
I'm stuttering now. Oh,
That's a really big deal. Yeah, thank you. On behalf of all of us, your cousins across the pond. That's yes, ma'am. I love that.
thank you, Jeremy. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, thank you, sir. Our video tonight was supposed to be the don'ts of the South, wasn't it?
Yes, but we've moved that. That'll be tomorrow night. Yeah.
Saturday.
Saturday. Sunday.
No, it'd be Saturday.
Okay.
So yes, my condolences, Robert. Oh, bless you. My condolences. She will be missed. Thank you, Robert. Legend, absolute legend of the channel. Yeah.
Wow. Daniel Moore, rest in peace, Queen. I've lowered my flag too. Oh, bless
Wow.
you. Thank you. She became my hero when she had an anthem played outside the palace. I think that shows, like, for somebody like the Queen, shows her respect to America as well, to do that. I mean,
and I remember reacting to the video of that, and it was like they don't do that. The guards don't do that. Never done it for any other country. No other country has the Queen's Guards played another country's national anthem, and they've done it. I say they. I want to say we, but it's not we, but us as a country. We've done it twice, not just once, twice, and rightly so, and absolutely rightly so. And I've got a lovely feeling in my heart now because I really feel that that there's a bond between our countries, and yeah, it's wonderful. So yeah, thank you guys, thank you. Y'all love it. I yeah.
I saw something and I was gonna comment on it, but it's gone now.
Oh, Gina O said the flag on our White House is down too. Wow,
that's quite impressive.
that is wow. Thank you.
Oh, bless her. Could you imagine, like, all of us normal people, what we're feeling today? God, imagine what her family are feeling. But they've got to go and put a brave face on it. Like, imagine Charles, like, tomorrow or whenever they start doing all the official things. That's his mum that's just passed away, and he's got to be like, "Oh, hey, yay, I'm the new king."
That's yeah.
Like,
yeah. Because
you just want to
it's
grieve,
easy.
wouldn't you?
The thing is, it's easy. Sorry, it's not easy, but it's easy to bypass the family.
Yeah.
Because you're absolutely right. Charles has lost his mum. He's lost his mum.
And he can't just turn around and say, "Actually, I need a week off work."
Yeah.
Or I
There's
need
no
s I
compassionate leave.
yeah, I need compassionate
Yeah, yeah,
leave,
yeah.
but,
No, no, no.
it's like, "No, sorry, Charles, you've got to go in
That's your duty.
to now." I'm not gonna say run the country because
Mm.
I know that technically there's lots of people involved in running the country. There's just a figurehead.
Yeah.
But yeah, it'd be that's a lot. That's a big
Yeah.
it's
I
a
mean,
bit big on your shoulders, isn't
yeah.
it?
And it's like, William, no matter what you think of Harry or whatever, but still, it's still their grandma, and it's sad, and obviously their children lost their great grandma and stuff like that. It's just very much, it's so much deeper,
Yeah.
isn't it?
So Megan said, "I'm so sorry for y'all's lost. I followed the royal family for many years. She was a great woman and so headstrong. Love y'all from Texas.
Ah,
We love
love
y'all
you.
too." No,
Bloody love all
appreciate
of
that.
you
Yeah,
guys.
she
Thank you so
was
much.
I think she was such a strong woman,
Yeah.
and I think that's why she was so well loved. I don't think she would have taken any messing.
I've seen interviews with previous presidents, and they all loved her.
Mm.
They were like, she's a proper lady.
Didn't she, like, because she used to drive the Land Rover and everything, didn't she learn how to drive a tank or something?
Yeah, she was. There's a video of her in a tank,
Yeah,
a
so
British tank, like driving along. I don't think she was driving it, but she was sat in like the turret as it was being driven along, and she had like the cap on and the goggles up here and stuff. And yeah, she did. Yeah, God, good memory. Yeah, yeah, she did. And yeah, it's little things like that. You sort of like, yeah, that's pretty cool, isn't it?
yeah.
Your sorry, your queen jumps in the tank and then just starts driving
'Cause
off.
she did serve in the war, didn't she? She did have
I don't know.
some yeah. She was a mechanic. Thank you, Tiffany. She was a mechanic in World War II.
Wow, bloody hell, I didn't know that.
Mm. So good old Queenie.
Wow,
Not just a old lady with her corgis going around.
I didn't know that.
Mechanic, yeah.
Bloody hell.
I think it was said that something like she didn't wanna just sit back and not do anything.
Like a lot of people probably would nowadays.
Yeah, but also, like, at that time, obviously, women weren't doing certain roles.
Mm,
But to be a mechanic, I think that's quite impressive.
yeah, yeah, to get involved, to help the effort, wasn't it? To help the effort. And I think back then, lots of women stepped up.
Yeah.
Not stepped up, but they were like, we want to do something. And they were heavily involved in like a lot of the manufacturing of artillery and stuff. And
Yeah.
yeah, fair play. I didn't know that. Wow. I did not know that.
John's just put, "I'm watching Senator Mitch McConnell, the Republican leader, giving many condolences and much respect for the Queen."
Oh, thank you.
Sorry, this comment, "I know she was your queen, but this will affect the whole world." True.
Yeah.
I think a lot of countries, obviously, we had the
Well,
Commonwealth.
I mean, Australia, to be fair. I mean, there's a lot of banter.
Jamaica, is it
New Zealand?
I don't know about New Zealand. Is it India?
I don't think so anymore, but yeah.
But there was a lot of countries that
Well,
made
like
up the
Hong Kong
Commonwealth,
used to
and
be, and
even if they didn't sorry, even if they're not part of the Commonwealth anymore, I think history, they'll still have yeah.
yeah.
Rom Mullican, "Great
Thank
Britain, you
you.
are our family, and what affects you affects us as well. Bless
Oh,
you. Our condolences and prayers coming your way from Tennessee."
oh, bless
Thank
you.
you so much, Ron.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Sorry, die Google die. Funnily enough, says you should Google pics of her in her scrubs. Yeah, I think that would be quite funny to actually see her like getting her hands dirty doing stuff.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Yeah, I would love to see that. Oh, Megan said poor Harry didn't make it in time. Oh, that's a shame.
By all accounts, Harry was meant to go see her earlier in the week as well.
Oh no, really?
But didn't. Yeah.
Bloody hell. We don't know that for a fact. Just maybe that's hearsay or something. I don't.
No, I don't know that for a fact.
Yeah, he's got to be. He'd be feeling it now, wouldn't he? But I mean,
Sorry, we did skip over Canada too. Yes, Canada. We'll be feeling it.
Yeah, of course, Canada. Yeah, love you guys. We love everyone, no matter
We
what country
do.
you're from. Anyone tuning in that, you know, the world is precious. The world is probably smaller than we think, I think.
Well, and the great thing is coming together like now. We're just chatting to all of you, sharing some of our grief
Yeah.
about the news that we've had, and it's just
The
the
support is
support,
like,
yeah. Just makes you feel like you're
I
not on your own. Because to be honest, we would have probably talked about it for a bit, and that would have been it.
yeah, we would have watched YouTube and some like things like that, and
Yeah,
and
but kind of this is like sharing is helping to alleviate
yeah,
like some
yeah,
of the
not,
feelings. Like
grieve, I guess, but to a degree. I mean, we didn't know her as
no,
such at all, but it's just part of an institution, isn't she?
yeah.
It's one of those things, you know. She's always been there, and you know, Boxing Day she does the speech. You know, I'll be honest, didn't really watch them, but you know, it was always there, and you know, you think about what she did for our art, you know, the British economy, you know, people come all over the world, you know, to see Buckingham Palace, you know, and the changing of the guards and things like that. And
I just hope that the love affair with the royal family doesn't end.
well, it's going to be different.
It definitely will be.
It's going to be very, very different.
Oh, Cheryl, yes, exactly that. It always made me feel good to see the bright colours and perfectly matching hat.
Yeah.
No one mentions her style. She was just like awesome, wasn't she?
Yeah,
For
yeah,
what
yeah.
she would wear, and she always looked so well presented, didn't she? Even at her frailest moment, she was still looking pretty good in terms of what she
Incredible,
like
yeah.
well put together, wasn't she?
Incredibly well put together. She liked the horses as well.
Yeah, I think it was
Horse racing. She loved.
something like 20 of her horses became racehorses.
Really? Wow.
I think winning racehorses like did well.
Blimey.
Valentine's Tube, $5. Thank you
Thank you.
very
Thank
much.
you.
So that you say American and England together. Love you lot. Remember, her uncle married an American, so we are family. God bless you and love to our
Mm.
English family hugs. We are definitely
Yeah, we're
family.
definitely family. I've seen that my surname is quite prominent in America.
Yeah, we are.
I've seen quite a few headstones with my surname in. Sorry, our surname. I'm very sorry to say that. Sorry, darling.
Into that.
I'm very sorry. We've got so many roots. You know, the British and the English and obviously the Irish, the Scottish. You know, we're British. Came over. I know the Vikings discovered America, but you know, thereafter, obviously the British came over as well as the Spanish and the French, etc. But you know, there's so much history,
There
and
is.
it's wonderful. You know, and I really do. It's like an extension. It's like it is like a cousin, isn't it?
Oh, definitely. And like
Yeah,
when we say across the pond, your cousin's across the pond,
yeah.
or you know,
It's
we talk
true.
about us
It's
being
true, though.
allies. We are allies, and I think we would not want anything bad ever to happen to America.
Oh
We
my
love America,
God.
don't we?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Absolutely, absolutely. God bless America. God bless
Definitely.
everyone. Canada. You know,
Well,
everyone.
there's
South
not
America.
there's not a country
Yeah.
we don't like. There's not a continent we don't like. But
You know,
obviously, our
if everyone loved each other,
makes the world go
yeah,
round.
I know it does. It does. If there was more love in the world, it'd be a better place. So yeah, we really appreciate.
Mandy put William and Andrew didn't make it in time to say goodbye either. I know William was driving Andrew, Sophie, and Edward, I
Oh,
think, to
sugar.
say their goodbyes. I'm not sure.
Oh,
Megan Ferraro, I think you should react to some videos about Queen Elizabeth. Well, we've only got that one that we've done so far for a jubilee.
mm.
But
Yeah, maybe on our second,
yeah,
maybe on our second channel we'll do it.
we've got this is not a plug, but we've got a second channel. There's not a lot on it at the moment, but there's things that aren't really related to what we're doing here that we
Yeah.
put on there. But We'll try and have a look into that as well.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
I think Laura L, we are real cousins from way back. Well, exactly. If we
yeah,
remember, or
yeah,
if we, I'll say if we believe everything that the history tells us about how continents were discovered, how countries were discovered, how man started, we all start from the same place.
yeah.
So we are all going to be related in one way or the other.
Yeah, we are. Yeah, we are, and I think there is a special bond between Britain and America. But very much so. Incredibly. At one point, I know before it was America, the Union Jack was on the flag
Yeah.
way back when, and obviously before the great United States were formed. But back then it was to a degree the British fighting the British back then.
Yeah.
And you created this wonderful country, of diversity and strength, and it's I feel quite proud to be not directly part of that, but like it's like, yeah, I genuinely feel that our Americans, are cousins.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, everyone shares similar values, which is lovely. We all talk the same languages,
Yeah, yeah.
etc. Not the languages is the one thing, but when I say language, I mean we converse on the same
Mm.
level. Um, Florencia Alvarez, if I've said that right. My condolences to the royal family and our cousins in the UK. My family is native Mexican American and British. I'm
Oh,
very
wow.
sad. Much love. God bless. And our
Thank you.
condolences back to you as well. I
Yeah.
know we're not the only people feeling it today. I know, well, this evening, I know a lot of you have woken up to the news and you're feeling it as well. So our hearts go out to you as well.
Yeah.
And like we said earlier, I hope we can all find some solitude in our grief and get through it all together because it
Yeah.
is it's sad. It really is sad.
Well, I think if nothing else, life is short. Um, tell your loved ones you love them. Tell your wife you love her. Tell your husband you love him. Tell your kids you love them. You know, tell your mum or whoever. Whoever or someone you haven't spoke to, reach out, send some love, and that positivity will ripple out. And I genuinely believe that. You know, life is short, and love each other. Definitely,
Definitely.
yeah.
I mean, if there were, if there was less hate, more love in the world.
Everyone would be happy though. Everyone would be happy. No one would be narky in terms of angry and want to start
Yeah,
an argument or whatever. And everyone deserves to have love in their life. Bit deep there. Sorry. Valentine's Tube, $2. Thank you so much. Anniversary of 9/11 coming up this week too. Double tap.
yeah. Poor our hearts go out like that. It's going to be
Yeah.
a tough week, isn't it? Really, with sell- selling, selling.
Well, it's just.
Off my train of thought. It's going to be a tough week this week
Mm,
with everything that we've got going on.
yeah,
Obviously,
yeah,
we've
yeah.
just had the news about the Queen, and then we're going to have the commiserations
Mm.
of
21
9/11
years.
happening again. It's just, yeah, it's not for a very good, happy time, does it?
But maybe it's a point. Put it into a positive, a chance to rejoice and appreciate what we have. Because you never know what's around the corner, and good job we don't know what's around the corner. And love your family, love your friends, love your dog or your cat, your neighbor, whoever. Just
Yeah,
you're sat in your car and someone's coming along. Let them go. Let them go. Be positive and give them a flash and go. No, no, after you.
you talking from experience there.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Um, yeah. It's I'm just a big advocate for when bad things happen. Try and put a positive spin on things, and be nice. Love thy neighbor, kind of thing. You know. So we actually did a poll coming up an hour ago, 58 minutes. 740
Tuna.
people voted. Did you like the Queen and what she did? And 86% of you said yes. Wow,
No.
that's lovely. 4% said no, and 10% said neither or neither. So
Oh,
yeah, cool. Thank you, everyone. That's
I've
you
g-
know.
I've just seen Alex Adkins. Oh, it's gone. I quickly read it. It's saying something like my marine base has just lowered its flag to half mast.
Oh
God bless
wow.
you. Thank you. And then I saw a couple of things I can't see now.
I've just seen a
Oh,
message from a legend called Alan Whetstone in Texas. My heart goes out to you in this time of morning. Thank you very much,
thank you,
brother. Thank
Alan.
you. Thank you, Alan.
I think it was John said that to me and you, the only reason he's responding is because of us. Hope you realize how much you guys are loved. That means a lot.
Oh,
Thank you. And we,
who said that? Sorry.
John, I think is just about to disappear in the chat.
Oh, John. Okay, so many.
But John, we bloody love you too, and we
Oh,
just
thank you,
thank you
John.
all for supporting our channel and for supporting us now. I mean, it's great that we thought, oh, okay, well, what can we do tonight rather than just sitting on our own and feeling sad about the news? We can come and talk to you all, and the
Mm.
fact that you're all not sharing in our grief, but also supporting us.
I think. I
It
think.
does mean a lot.
Yeah, it's. I think it's an opportunity to make. To obviously rejoice, do some positive things. And it's like, look, that there. That's our little girl, Alana, asleep. Family, ladies and gentlemen, family is number one. Above all else, family is number one. If you are lucky enough to have family, honestly, oh my days, family is the best thing. If you are lucky enough to have your mum and dad, tell them you love them.
And
Siblings, brothers, sisters, love them. Children, love them. If you you don't have family, friends, tell them you love them and tell them that you love them. And, we love you guys. Genuinely love you guys. So,
yeah, exactly. And you know what they say, like friends of the family, you choose for yourself. So,
yeah,
if you've got those people around you, just hold them tight.
exactly. If you don't have family, you got friends. I've got friends, people that I will call my brother, my brothers. And, I do love them like a brother. And, yeah. I'm not sure what I'm trying to say, but
No,
just like love each other,
love thy
guys.
neighbour.
Yeah.
I saw a comment from, sorry, I didn't get the full name, Pink Hawk, and apologies that I haven't got your full name, but sending our condolences to you too.
Thank you.
Thinking of you as well whilst you're grieving for the loss of your classmate.
Oh,
So
sugar,
sending our love
really?
as well. And if we can help you in any way, just let us know and hopefully we can all support each other.
Who was that? Sorry, I
I
missed that.
I didn't see the full name. It's Pink Hawk, and then I didn't get the rest of it.
Oh, bloody hell!
It's just
Sorry, I'm
gone.
so sorry, Pink Hawk. Blimey, thank you, Pink Hawk. 91
191. Oh,
191. Sorry,
sorry. Yeah,
blimey.
so sorry for your loss.
Yeah, yeah, bloody hell. Sorry. Yeah, life is short. Love each other. Be nice. That's all we're gonna say.
TJK 2081. I think more people should be like Queen Elizabeth II.
Yeah,
Yep, definitely agree. I think yeah, strong people, but that also appear to be very loving and kind.
yeah, that's class. There's a if you can be in a certain position to have class. Sorry, Penny Lane said, "How do you feel about Charles being king?" It's weird. Penny, thank you. Great question. Um, it's really weird, isn't it?
Hmm.
I've not digested it yet. I'm Part of me is like, for me, I've associated a king with a different country.
Yeah, it doesn't feel like we've ever had a king.
I've never
Well,
thought king and thought of Britain or England or whatever.
we'll put it this way: the Queen was Queen. long before we were born. So
yeah, totally.
and in like some of our parents' lifetime, they would have known.
Well,
Possibly
I mean, my
different, but
parents are my dad's in his 80s, and he probably would remember her being,
well, he probably wouldn't have been too young to
you know,
known anything
he'd have
different.
been 10. Well, just over 10, sorry, 11. But
It does seem weird to think that Charles would be king, and I'm not sure if you were on the chat earlier or on the live earlier, but we were saying that Charles is going to be the oldest monarch to take the throne, which is a bit strange. And I kind of thought he would. I always thought he wouldn't bother. I thought he'd go no, give it straight to William, but we'll see. I think
who knows? I mean, he might turn around and do that, but I
don't
you
know.
know, William might say he doesn't want it. You know, he might say, "Look, I'm in a lovely place with my wife and my children. Maybe I'm not ready for that kind of." Who knows? We don't know. We don't know. We
I
never
think
know.
William
But
would make a great king.
oh yeah, he will, and he will be. You know,
I remember, I know this is changing the subject a little bit, but I remember watching Kate and William's wedding. And at first I was like, no, I'm not really that bothered about it. And then when it came to the day, I was like, yep, no, got to watch it. And
did you watch it?
I went round to my sister-in-law's, me, my mum, my brother were there, but I don't think my brother was that interested. But we were all crying, we were watching it, we were like, oh, it's so nice. Having our cream, our scones with cream and jam, prosecco. Yeah, we were just celebrating it. And I think it was lovely. And to be honest, we've got these occasions where we've been able to celebrate the royal family. Like we said, we just celebrated the Queen's Jubilee back in June.
The Jubilee was cool. I have to say,
brilliant.
the Jubilee was like,
and how many people got behind them. And then that's why, like today or this evening, finding out this news, I think everyone can grieve. I think, you know, everyone's entitled to feel sad. But
yeah.
Again, the comment's gone. There's lots of people in the chat, so I keep missing it. But Sheila said she doesn't necessarily see the Queen's passing as a bad thing. Now, hear me out. I think Sheila went on to write, and I'm paraphrasing because it is gone, but that she had a long, fulfilled life.
Yeah.
And I think, yeah, you're right. She's 96. A lot of people don't get to live at 96. And
I won't.
Being the
I know that
Queen,
for a fact. I'm not going to make 96.
being the Queen, she had certain privileges and not everybody will have.
Yeah, exactly.
So yeah, she did have a good life, but that doesn't take away from the fact, like what we were saying, she was still a human being. That's why it's still sad. She was still a person, a mother,
a wife,
a grandmother,
a woman,
wife, yeah,
mother, yeah, grandmother, and yeah, did a tremendous job. You know, some people say a servant to the to Britain and whatever, and you know, she could have hanged up her reins, you know, years ago and go, right, I'm going to fly off, and yeah, but, you know, I'm just not going to bother now because I've got so much money, I don't need to do anything. But yeah, she was, yeah, cool, very cool, very cool.
Yes, Charles has some big hills to fill and follow her
Hills to fill, yeah.
Definitely. It's going to be definitely interesting. And if William doesn't want it, who would it go to? I don't know. Harry? I don't know.
There'd be riots. There'd be bloody riots on the street if he
This is one thing
become
that
king.
I've always thought strange. So obviously it goes to Charles now. But like, what about the other siblings? And then obviously it goes to William. And then it's like, well, hang on.
The oldest, isn't it?
Yeah, but it's like, hang on. What about Prince Anne? We wouldn't obviously give it to Prince Andrew.
No.
But
no,
Edward,
we're not going there. We're not going there.
Edward may have wanted it.
Mm.
And it's like, if I was
well, is it the oldest though? Is
yeah,
it the
but
oldest?
That's what I mean. It's a bit like
It's a tradition, isn't it?
Yeah, but I think it's a silly tradition because I think it should stay like it's obviously
best person for the job.
No, it's not really an interview, is it?
Controversial now.
No, I'm just saying that I think it should go down the family,
food
not
chain.
the oldest. So it should like Queen Elizabeth passes it down to Prince Charles and Edward.
Okay.
Not down to then Charles's children, William and Harry, etc.
Yeah. You have to write a letter to King Charles and say, look, you need to sort your hierarchy out.
Mrs. H.
Yeah, Mrs. H.
Mrs. H.
You may recognise me from such YouTube channels
this
as
British
as
family
Mrs.
It doesn't agree with how this British family's being run.
Yeah.
Who is it? Is anyone else with me?
Yeah.
Wouldn't you be a little bit peed off if you were like,
No,
if I was,
there's this tradition, isn't it? I mean, it's like, that's the way it goes. I mean, some people.
God, imagine if you were
fall
twins. Imagine if she had twins and like you were that one that was like 1 minute old and you got to be the prince or the king and you were like,
yeah, but they still live an incredibly charmed life. So
yeah, they do. But
more, better than the rest of us. So it's a problem we won't have to worry about.
I don't know.
It's a problem we'll never have to worry about.
Maybe I'll be queen one day.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll be like the queen from Alice in Wonderland.
Blackadder. Queenie.
No.
Oh. Right, guys.
Moving swiftly on. Yes, I agree. I think the Archbishop of Canterbury does crown the monarch. But do you not find it funny that the Archbishop of Canterbury also has a Twitter account?
Does he? Really?
He tweeted earlier and I just found
dear.
I just find that funny.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. World's moving on, isn't it? Megan, $5. Thank you. She stole my heart when she bowed to Princess Diana's motorcycle when she passed. Oh.
Do you know what? This feels a little bit, well, it feels similar to when Princess Diana died. But obviously Princess Diana's death was a tragedy. This is bad and we're mourning and grieving for it. But like we said earlier, she's 96. But yeah, Princess Diana was taken from us too soon.
Yeah.
Far too soon.
Like random cosplay, Mr. H is embarrassing. Very dare you. Mrs. H is adorable though. Oh.
Yes.
Very nice, isn't it? I've got Ron, another legend in the house. Ron Luck. Hi, Mr. and Mrs. H and baby Alana and Fuza. So sorry for your loss. I think we understand the royal family. No, a lot of us don't, to be honest. All the royal system, because I'm American, but I know it's important to you guys. Yeah, it's just it's weird, isn't it? Because like, thanks for your message, Ron. We, as you said before, we're not like massive royalists, but it was like it's weird, isn't it?
It's one of those things that happen, and like I can't remember what the actual term for it is, but there is a term in psychology where you'll always remember what you were doing when you found out that news.
Oh, yeah.
So it is going to be
like JFK,
something
9/11.
we all remember in our lifetimes.
Yeah.
It's very poignant, isn't it? It's like I said, it's just I don't know, if she had handed over her reign when she was a little bit younger in good health and then passed away when she wasn't queen, would it feel any different? I think we'd all
I forgot completely about the Queen Mother.
Yeah.
The Queen Mother was there, wasn't she? She was knocking about for a while.
Yeah,
Sorry.
but she was not the queen, was she?
I don't know.
She wasn't
I don't know.
the ruling monarch.
Was it her husband then, was
Yeah.
it? Oh, okay.
So, yeah, she was always the queen's mother, basically. She was never...
Was she not queen?
Well, she would have had queen in her title, but she wouldn't have been like... This is why we need different words. She should be princess or something, shouldn't she? I know you can't have a king and a princess, but do you know what I mean? Daniel Moore,
Wow.
$20. I left the chat just long enough to watch a video of Her Majesty laying a wreath of flowers at Ground Zero in New York City. Bless her. That's what
That's
we need.
class.
That's what a good woman should wear.
Respectful.
I mean,
Yeah,
she.
Sorry, go on.
No, I was going to say, and please don't think I'm being rude by saying this comment at all, but she's got a lot of things to do, yet she decided that she wanted to go and lay that wreath in person, not not send a representative from the UK to go and lay it. So bless her.
Yeah. Little things like that. And we said earlier about the, when JFK was buried, she was there, supporting JFK's wife.
Oh yeah, MJ Duffy. MJ, thoughts especially to William and Harry, who lost his female role model of the last 25 years. Yes, because he wouldn't have had his mum for a lot of time growing up.
Yeah. Sad.
Very, very sad. I'm glad he's got Kate. Very glad he's got Kate.
Yeah.
I think
she seems like, I mean, it's all very well me saying, I think she's a lovely lady. I don't know nothing about her, but on the outside looking in, she seems like a well put together lady, very humble, loving, good morals, good person. Of course, I don't know the ins and outs, but yeah, on the outside looking in, she seems lovely.
Yeah, because I think they were at university together, and maybe before then they knew each other, and I think they may have dated for a little bit and then split up and then got back together.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, so it's like Hello Magazine, isn't it, or something?
That's probably where I read it. No, I didn't. No, I think they've
Hello Magazine, if you don't know, is like a celebrity.
Hello.
Is it American as well? Is it?
Yeah, Hello's like okay, and all the rest of them.
Okay.
Okay. Susanna, you saved us. Susanna Stinnett, $4.99.
Oh, thank you. $5. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Do you get to choose this little emoji like the?
Yeah, you get, that's a super sticker.
Oh, I like that super sticker. It's very cute.
Yeah.
I like
you can do a super chat or super sticker.
Oh,
yeah.
Very nice.
Thank you. Guys, if it's always it's a bit of a weird one, but if you haven't liked this video, please do so. We would really appreciate it.
We can't even have like the conversation, oh, who's been your favorite monarch, because we've only ever had one. But I'm going to ask you all now, if you had to choose a person from the royal family,
be careful what you say now.
Who's your favorite?
Oh, who's your favorite?
Who's your favorite person from the royal, like the British royal family? Obviously, I know you didn't have one over in the US, but some countries still do, don't they?
Yeah. A lot of countries do, but
So we've got William, Elizabeth, William, Princess Di, William and Kate. Hey, Jen, you chose 2. That's cheating.
Diana, Elizabeth. Yeah. I'll tell you what, we have to do a poll.
Oh, yeah, that'd be a good idea. Maybe I'll paste a poll tonight.
Princess Anne. Wow, good shout.
Actually, my mum and dad really like
Princess Anne. Yeah, she's like...
They think she's
like the mustard, she is, yeah.
Underrated.
She's like the unsung hero, isn't she?
Edward III was the best king. Yeah, agree. Oh, Princess Diana was absolutely beautiful. I'm just reading all. Oh, Sam, Mr. H and Mrs. H of the royal family on YouTube. That is an LOL moment. Oh, we love you, Sam. We haven't actually got our cups tonight, but just a little fact. We sometimes, well, not sometimes, most nights we use our own high.
Oh, yeah, we did. No, we do. Yeah. Because we'll have like, when we go to bed, I'll have like a chamomile tea. And this is the God's honest truth. I'll have a chamomile tea and you'll have like a lemon tea, won't you?
Yeah.
And we'll have our
Ohio. Hot teams,
yeah. Because we like it because it's got the rubber bottom to it. It doesn't slip or anything.
And it's a nice tall.
Yes, a nice tall cup.
Cup and a half out of
that. So we've used it a lot, Sam. Legend. Thank you very much. No, we hand on heart, we do.
Now Valentine's cheap. Anyone going to pick Fergie? Controversial. I don't know if she's technically still Well,
Damn.
was she Duchess of York? No, Duchess of.
I think she was Duchess of.
Is it York? I want to say it was York.
I think it was something like
that. Mandy, are you going to go to the funeral? Do y'all live far from the palace?
Yeah.
Well,
well, for Americans, it wouldn't be far.
Yes, but we wouldn't. We don't live on the doorstep.
Mind you, actually, would it be in Scotland?
No, it'd probably be London way, wouldn't it?
Would it? I don't know.
Yeah.
First time for a queen to pass, bless her.
Now, Jeremy asked, "H, what was I drinking?" Now, it's empty now. I was having a little juice, a little apple juice there, but yeah, I've run out now, so I need another one. Curly Q, Princess Di, Charlotte, I think is going to be a little pistol. It's funny, isn't it, to think how the young royals are going to grow up and what they're going to be like.
Oh yeah, they're going to need some. I'd like to say guidance, because otherwise they're going to be straight on, Instagram, aren't they? And
YouTube.
Yeah, YouTube. Well, no, they will be, because they're going to have such a following. To be born in that sort of.
Oh, Joanna Smith just saw the NFL be honouring Queen Elizabeth II with a moment's silence before the opening game of football season tonight.
Oh, wow.
That's really good. I'm thanking
Well,
you.
thank you. I'm American cousins. That's like.
To do that's really sweet, isn't it?
Yeah,
we know how much you all enjoy your sports over there, and it actually makes me feel quite humble to know that, like, you'll stop your football games just to give a moment's silence for our queen.
Do you know what? To delve a little bit deeper, if we hadn't have done this channel, we wouldn't have appreciated quite as much a sentiment. So if we didn't have this channel, we didn't realize, didn't delve into, the national anthem and things like that, and the flag and things like that. And it was like, an American football team or a football team, lowered the flag or whatever. It'd be like, oh, that's nice. But because we've done, a lot of delving into American culture, sports, your flag, the Star Spangled Banner, and how much it means to you, and to do something like that, it's like,
yeah, we appreciate we
really appreciate it. It's like, bloody hell, it's like that's proper rolling out the red carpet kind of thing, and
yeah, no, it is. It does mean a lot. I think it's also. I don't want anyone else to be like grieving, but it's nice to know we're not alone, and that you're all feeling it too.
Yeah, exactly. Right, guys, it's we're gonna have to go to bed in a minute. There's still 189 people with us. I can't believe you stuck with us for so long. Thank you so much. Honestly, blimey. Look, Alana is asleep.
No, she's not.
Was she not?
She was just wriggling.
She's wriggling.
Well, she's not now, but she was just tossing. She's not very well, bless her. She's got a cold and she's not sleeping very well because she's all bunged up. And I've got a cold as well. So apologies. Yeah, it's not just me being a bit tearful earlier, but yeah, I've got a bit of a cold as well.
I'll probably get it just in time for the weekend, I expect.
Yeah, probably.
Hey guys, we bloody love you. Thank you so much for all your love and support.
Yeah, thank you for sharing.
It is so humbling to know that, well, just to hear, your kind words and stuff, and yes, wonderful. So we love you guys so much, and
we do.
We will be back tomorrow with a reaction video, and all that leaves us to say is
take care,
God bless,
and see you on the next video.